guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought today I'll just do a video on meal planning for the week as a family of four, two toddlers, two parents, and me being pregnant. Organising doesn't come very naturally to me, so for me to be organised, I would have to plan. So that is my plan for this year, to be as organised as possible. I'm soon going to be a mum of three, so to be as organised as I can, I'm sure will help me out a lot. And I can't just wing it like I do sometimes, trying to get around and out and about and stuff like that. So yeah, that is my plan. I decided this week to do an online food shop because I was going to the supermarket with the kids on the days where it's just me and them, but that was proven to be very difficult. They just get really bored and then they're just loud, or they're fighting in the trolley, and it's just a whole thing. And then I have to feed them snacks as we're going around, and then the snacks that I'm giving them, well, not feed them, the snacks that I'm giving them to eat as we go around, they don't want, or they want a bit of it, and then they throw stuff on the floor. So it's just, let's cut that out, get rid of the stress, do an online shop. So this online only supermarket this week, and it's proved really well. Me being trying to be organised, but not as organised as some. I only ordered the food yesterday to come to this morning. So the fact that they had really good availability in the morning, which is really helpful. The way I do our meal planning, if I'm going to the supermarket, I would put notes on my phone and put the days of the week that I'm shopping for. Generally, what I would do is pick the meals that we're going to have in the week, and then from that meal, I will just choose the items that we need, rather than saying we need this, 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 and this, and then we're like, oh, what can I make from that? No, that doesn't work for me. Then it becomes really challenging, or I end up not making anything because I haven't thought about it properly. So from that, I'll choose the meals and then put what we need and what we have already, so I'm not ordering stuff that we don't need. So this week I just did paper, and excuse the back, the kids have drawn on the back, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I put snacks and fruit just here. Very messy, but that's how my brain works. I just have to have things down, and then I can work from that list. So for instance, Monday it's chicken in pita bread or flatbreads, and then we're just gonna have that with chips, tzatziki, cucumber, just quite fresh, quite nice. I know we'll all eat it. I try not to deviate too far from what the kids like and what we like, because that just creates stress at dinner time, and that's not something you need at the end of any busy day or any day. Obviously now and again we'll change it up, but I try not to deviate too much from what I know that we like and what the kids like. So we're smooth sailing as possible, because even then. So yeah, that's for Monday, and then the next day we have meatballs and pasta. And then the later half, sorry, I'm getting really out of breath being pregnant. The later half of the week, we do simple meals, because we tend not to eat with the children at the end of the week, because they'll eat when they're at nursery. They'll have a small something when they get home, but not a whole dinner, because they've basically just had dinner before they've been picked up. So they're having something little when they get home, and then once they're in bed and all that stuff, we'll then do dinner for ourselves then. So it's generally something quite quick, quite easy, very simple. So one of our simple meals, for instance, this week will be jacket potatoes. So I ordered the potatoes, but then already in the cupboard we have beans and we have tuna. I like tuna in my jacket. I do like beans, but at the moment too much tomato and reflux, and it doesn't really work out. And then another meal that we've started to really like, me and my husband, is just chicken breasts in the air fryer with some herbs and spices, with some rice, and then a really nice salad. So this salad this week will be feta cheese, avocados, cucumber, with lettuce and stuff, just changing it up a bit. But so that's how I meal prep. I'll insert a thing of all the food that we got this week. I try to budget as much as I can when it comes to food. Um, so also knowing what we have in the cupboards and freezer and fridge and stuff really helps. Um, because I try my best not to overbuy. That can be really easily done, especially when you go into a supermarket. If you ever go when you're hungry, it's just like the worst. You just buy so much stuff that you do not need. But this week was quite a good week for food because I didn't have to buy any like washing up liquid or dishwasher tablets, all those things that can make it really quite expensive, those bulk items that you have that are needed, but they can be quite costly when everything is added together. So this week was quite nice. So that means what is left from that budget can go on to next week and so on and so forth. Yeah, so food is budgeted for every month, so we know how much we can spend a week. And if that weekly money isn't used, I know, oh, okay, I've got a little buffer. So if I do need to get an extra pack of nappies or we run out of wipes because the kids still have nappies in during the night time, then yeah, we still kind of have that buffer, which is really helpful. So working from a budget and working from a plan really helps. And then the end of the week, like a Friday, we just like to have something really, really simple. So like this week we've got frozen pizza, stick them in the oven, done. Nice, simple, sorted. The weekends I tend not to because our plans really can differ. Like this weekend we have a couple of birthday parties, so I know the kids are going to eat loads at both of those. And then like a family get together, so I know that there'll be lots of things there. So I try not to buy for the weekend all the time unless I know for sure that we're at home. And another thing that is important to have in the week is snacks for the kids. The kids are really into fruit, veg not so much. I get the veg into them that I can, but fruit they really like. So bananas are like the biggest thing in my house. I have to buy 2 packs of bananas each week because they just go. For me, for the kids, they just go. Blueberries, huge hit. So I've got those. Then we've got apples. Then like saurine bars, our children really like. I got some little yogurt pots. Some breadsticks and hummus. My daughter is a huge fan of hummus. You give her breadsticks and a pot of like a little bowl of hummus, and she'll literally just use one breadstick to eat all the hummus and be like, I need more hummus for my breadsticks. So yeah, lunches for myself and for my husband. I tend to just like I've always been a really big fan of like packed lunches. I just find having a sandwich really refreshing. I don't know why. I just really enjoy them. So I'll order like bread for myself. And then we always tend to have tuna and cheese and stuff. They're just like go-to things that we just have. So I didn't have to order tuna or cheese this week, but I know that we have those items in the fridge and in the cupboard. So for me, that's what I'll get. That is what I will have. And then for my husband, he's into like going to the gym and staying healthy and fit and stuff, and also he likes to meal prep. So I checked what he wanted to have this week. He decided he wanted some lean mince this week, so we'll make him like a chili type meal where he'll just put it in pots and have it in the fridge. He can like when he's in the office, he can take it with him. If he's at home, he can just quickly whip it in. He really enjoys doing that. And then for the kids, they really like simple lunches. Like today, they had toast, like spaghetti hoop things with some cheese and then some fruit on the side. They really enjoy that. Sometimes I ask them what they feel like. My daughter will say tuna sandwich. That is her thing at the moment. My son's quite a fussy eater, so he likes quite plain food. So again, sometimes they'll have different things at lunchtime. As long as they're eating and eating something that's good for them, or yeah, then it's fine. It doesn't have to be like a specific meal. I'll just know from what we have in the fridge. Sometimes my son will just love a peanut butter and banana sandwich for lunch with some fruit, and it does him, and he's really good. So that's fine. And then they have that their snacks in the day of hummus and breadsticks, etc. But anyway, that's how I meal plan. But for me to stay organised, I write it on the paper originally, but I also have this that I hang up in the kitchen because I do forget what the plan is sometimes on each day. So I'll just put what we have, and then depending on what our plans are on the weekend, So like Saturday, if we're at home, I'll have what we're gonna have. But if we're not, I already have it like in my calendar on my phone, like what we're doing. So that'll be like, that's why I haven't got a meal planned for those 2 days. So yeah, that is our meal planning. Also, with me being pregnant, my appetite's been very up and down with what I am enjoying eating and what I'm not. So stayed on script this week in terms of like, what goes down well. But yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and like, and leave any comments below. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, please subscribe. See you soon. Bye.